family, duty and legacy, the personal lives of King Frederik X and Queen Mary beyond the throne. Welcome to BNews. In an age where monarchies must balance centuries-old traditions with the demands of the modern world, one royal couple continues to captivate hearts and minds, King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark. Their lives are not simply defined by crowns and ceremonies, but by the human experiences that have shaped them. Behind every royal appearance lies a couple who has loved, struggled, evolved, and led with grace in the face of immense pressure. Their journey is a story of love meeting legacy, and of two people learning how to remain true to themselves even while representing an entire nation. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BNews, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring you deeper insights into the world's most fascinating royal families, where history and humanity meet. King Frederik X's story has always been one of quiet transformation. Long before he wore the crown, he lived under the weight of expectation, as the future king, as the son of Queen Margrethe II, and as a man expected to carry the monarchy into a new era. For decades, Danes watched him grow from a reserved prince into a confident leader who now stands at the forefront of a modern monarchy. He has been described by those close to him as thoughtful, determined, and deeply aware of his responsibilities. His passion for adventure, especially sailing and endurance sports, reflects a man who thrives in the balance between discipline and freedom, a balance he has applied to his reign. It was during one such moment of freedom, the 2000 Sydney Olympics, that Frederik's destiny changed forever. Among the crowds, lights, and excitement, the Danish prince met a young woman who had no idea who he was, Mary Donaldson, a marketing professional from Tasmania. Their connection was instant but genuine, two people from opposite ends of the world, drawn together not by title, but by character. That spark, as the world would later see, would ignite one of the most inspiring royal love stories of the modern age. When Mary married Frederik in 2004, the world celebrated more than a royal wedding, it celebrated the merging of two worlds. Mary was not born into privilege, yet she entered it with humility and courage. Learning Danish, adapting to centuries-old traditions, and earning the respect of an entire nation was no small feat. Yet she did it with grace, blending her Australian warmth with the understated elegance of Danish culture. Over time, she became more than a queen, she became a symbol of dedication, empathy, and quiet strength. Together, Frederik and Mary have built a family that mirrors the modern ideals of balance, love, and responsibility. Their four children, Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and the twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, are growing up in a royal environment that values not only heritage but humanity. Unlike many royal households of the past, the Danish royal family emphasizes normalcy. Their children attend public schools, participate in local activities, and are encouraged to experience everyday life beyond the palace walls. Frederik and Mary's parenting philosophy is simple: royalty begins with responsibility, and duty begins with empathy. Those close to the family often speak about how grounded they are. Inside the private halls of Amalienborg Palace, the atmosphere is said to be filled with laughter, music, and the rhythm of ordinary life. Queen Mary has spoken in past interviews about the small joys of motherhood, morning routines, bike rides, family dinners, all the seemingly mundane moments that build connection. For her, those are the treasures of life beyond the throne. But while their family offers comfort, duty remains the ever-present force shaping their days. Since his ascension in January 2024, King Frederik X has sought to redefine the role of the modern monarch. His speeches are measured, his presence sincere, and his leadership approach deeply personal. He speaks less about authority and more about service, often reminding his nation that trust, not power, is the foundation of Denmark's strength. His reign marks a shift from ceremonial distance to emotional proximity. He is, in many ways, the people's king, relatable, yet steadfast in his sense of purpose. For Queen Mary, her mission has always extended beyond the palace gates. Her foundation's work in promoting mental health, combating domestic violence, and supporting women and children has positioned her as one of Europe's most respected royal advocates. Her compassion is not performative, it's consistent. Whether visiting shelters, hosting conferences, or meeting with families affected by social inequality, Mary brings authenticity to every encounter. She has redefined what it means to be a queen in the modern world, not by standing above others, but by standing beside them. Behind their public grace, however, lies the same complexity found in any marriage. The pressures of royal life, the constant scrutiny, the demand for perfection, the struggle to maintain privacy, have tested their bond over the years. Yet, time and again, Frederik and Mary have shown that commitment, honesty, and forgiveness form the true pillars of enduring love. Their ability to navigate challenges without losing sight of each other's humanity has only deepened the respect they command both inside and outside Denmark. Observers often describe their relationship as a partnership of equals. Frederik, once a prince navigating expectation, has found in Mary a confidant and counselor. Mary, once a newcomer to royalty, has found in Frederik a protector and ally. Together, they have redefined the image of monarchy for the 21st century, proving that strength and vulnerability can coexist, and that tradition can evolve without losing its soul. Their influence extends far beyond Denmark's borders. Internationally, King Frederik and Queen Mary are seen as ambassadors of a new kind of leadership, one rooted in sustainability, compassion, and cultural understanding. They have become symbols of what monarchy can mean in a world that often questions its relevance. Through environmental advocacy, humanitarian work, and genuine engagement with citizens, they continue to show that royalty, when guided by integrity, can still inspire. As Denmark moves further into a new royal era, the question of legacy looms. For Frederik and Mary, legacy is not about monuments or portraits, it's about people. It's about the nation they serve and the example they set for their children and future generations. In every act of kindness, every speech of unity, and every gesture of humility, they are crafting a legacy not just of reign, but of relevance. On this day, October 26, 2025, their story continues to unfold, not in isolation, but in partnership with a nation that has embraced them as both leaders and family. Their reign stands as proof that love and duty, when intertwined, can build a bridge between the ancient and the modern, between the crown and the heart. In the end, perhaps the true beauty of King Frederik X and Queen Mary's journey lies not in their titles, but in their shared humanity, the laughter they share with their children, the compassion they show to their people, and the courage they display in an ever-changing world. They remind us that behind every crown is a story, and behind every story, two people determined to write it together. As we reflect on their path, from Sydney to Copenhagen, from romance to reign, one can't help but wonder, what will the next chapter of Denmark's royal story reveal? What new challenges, triumphs, and transformations await King Frederik and Queen Mary as they continue to lead, love, and inspire in their own extraordinary way?